Come on already, hurry up and sign this divorce agreement. I guess I have no choice but to sign it. But before I do that, I want to ask Alan directly why he cheated on me with this woman. I hate to break it to you, Melanie, but while we were in bed last night, Alan told me that I was way better than you. Attention hospital staff, Director Alan is now making his rounds. My name is Melanie. I'm a full-time homemaker who's currently staying at the Redmond Hospital, the biggest hospital in my city.
Hey, Alan, is there anything you can do for my chronic procrastination? I'll look into that tomorrow, maybe. Can you hand me the x-ray of his leg, please? Thanks. Your leg is healing up great. You should be able to go home soon. Take care.
There he goes. That smart-looking doctor making his rounds right now is the hospital director, Alan. I'm the luckiest woman in the world just because I get to call him my husband. He's such a dream. It's a bummer that I broke my arm. But the silver lining for me is that I get to have a close-up look at Alan on the job. Although having such a handsome husband does make me nervous sometimes.
Huh? You're asking me if I think that Alan is cheating on you?
That's right. I mean, look at him. My husband is a complete dreamboat, isn't he? Women must be lining up to be with a guy like him.
The way I see it, there are two possible scenarios here. Scenario 1, Alan is cheating on you. Scenario 2, he's not.
That doesn't tell me anything. Can't you say anything more helpful?
You don't need to worry about Alan. Alan's not the kind of guy who would betray anyone's trust, much less his own wife.
Yeah, I know he's not. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere by just asking people for their opinions. That day at lunch, I went over to the nurse's station where all the girls were gathered to listen to what they were saying. Director Alan is such a great guy and he's a total dream. He's humble. He genuinely cares for the patients. He's a great listener. I wish I could have married him. Are you joking? Have you ever seen yourself in a mirror? Excuse me? What's your problem? A girl can dream, can't she? Yeah, and with faces like yours, dreaming is all you'll ever be doing. Unlike me. What are you talking about? The director is married, and from what I hear, he's super devoted to his wife. That's exactly right. It's his loyalty to his woman that makes him so attractive. Oh no, you didn't know? I guess you deserve to know. Deserve to know what? Spit it out. Actually, the director and I used to be a couple. You did? I sure did, and what's more, he told me that he wants to divorce his wife and get back together with me. What? What did she just say? There's no way that can be true. Right? Is it possible that Alan's really cheating on me? I can't say there's a 0 chance, it's true, but even if it's only a small chance, there's still a chance. And that girl is, well, she's a lot prettier than me. Everything about her exudes confidence, from her clothes to her posture, even the way she talks. I'm gonna need to look into this to find out who's telling the truth. But how will I do that? I can't just come right out and ask her. Good afternoon, how are you feeling? Oh no, it's you. What do you mean, oh no? Uh-oh. Don't tell me, did you figure out what's going on between me and Alan? Well, did you? Yes, I did. I heard you talking at the nurse's station about how Alan wants to marry you. Wow, you were eavesdropping. That's pretty low. In other words, it suits you perfectly. You're a lowly woman and your husband is sick and tired of you. So break up with him now. He's mine. I can't do that. It's only a matter of time before he kicks you to the curb, you know. You're 100% getting divorced, so rip off the Band-Aid and get it over with. This is your only chance to end it clean and easy. Or would you rather go through a bitter divorce, spend tens of thousands on lawyers, and end up hating each other? Well, if possible, I'd prefer to avoid a divorce entirely. Ugh, you're such a pain. Please stop! What are you doing? Would you wake up already? Do you want proof? Here, look at this picture. Now do you get it? What is it? It's a picture of me and Alan on a date, you idiot. He's my man, so break up with him. But I don't want to. This isn't about what you want. She went on for a long time after that, trying to get me to break up with Alan, but no matter what she said, I never agreed to it. Fine, you leave me no choice. You want to die alone and unloved after suffering through a bitter divorce with Alan? You'll get your wish. I don't want that at all. Too bad, you're getting it. That doesn't sound good. Alan's the most important person in the world to me. I can never break up with him. But that picture, it was real. And the two of them look like a real couple having a good time on a date. When he first asked me out, Alan told me that I was his first girlfriend and that girls were never really interested in him through all of his school days. I don't know what to think. I need to get answers. Did Alan lie to me? And if he did, then why? When Megan, my nurse, came around to give me my dinner that night, I decided to ask her what she thinks about Alan. If you're that worried, why don't you just talk to Alan about it yourself? He's your husband after all. No way, I could never do that. Think about it. What if I ask him whether he's having an affair or not and he says,
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna divorce you and marry her. You know why? It's 'cause you're ugly!
If Alan said something like that to me, I don't think I'd ever recover from it. I'd sink into a depression for the rest of my life. Or worse, I might just have a heart attack from shock and die on the spot. Okay. Well, how about this? I can go and look into it for you. Would you like me to do that? But what? You're worried about him, aren't you? I'll do a little investigating on my own. I have my sources. You would do that for me? I'm sorry, if I weren't such a coward, I would do it myself. Leave it all to me, Melanie. You focus on your recovery. Hey, doctor, who do you like more, me or your wife?
Oh, come on. What kind of choice is that? Seriously? Obviously, I like you better.
I'm so happy. So, what are you gonna do about your current wife?
I've made up my mind on that. I'm gonna break up with her.
Oh, wow, do you mean it? Do you promise? Promise me, Alan.
Of course, I promise. Ideally, I'd prefer it if Melanie were to bring up getting a divorce before I do. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a pain to bring it up myself. I'm hoping she gets what's going on without me having to say it.
I'm really sorry you had to hear that, Melanie, but, well, you said you wanted to know for sure, right? No, this can't be. No. Oh no, Melanie, wait, come back. I don't know what to believe anymore. That voice on the recording, it was Alan's voice. There's no mistaking it. What am I going to do? I'm so scared. Please, won't somebody help me? What the? Huh? I was so lost in thought that I didn't even notice the huge truck barreling towards me. Oh no, it's coming right for me. I gotta move. That was the last thing I remembered. I was knocked out cold by the impact.
Melanie!
Hey, Director Allen, you're looking really great today. How about a date with yours truly tonight? You can give up on that woman. She's never waking up again. She's a vegetable. Do you really want to stay married to a vegetable? If you want, you can come by my place. Or maybe you would prefer to stay in a nice hotel. Honestly, I'd be fine going anywhere as long as you and I can be alone together. I can hear voices. Alan and that woman? But where am I?
Melanie, please! Open your eyes! Wake up!
Alan, are you listening to me? Let's go. I'm not moving from the spot until you say yes. You know you want to, so just say it. You haven't changed one bit since middle school, have you?
Melanie? Melanie? Melanie! You're awake! Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you finally woke up.
Oh man, why couldn't you just die? Meh, whatever. This is just a setback. Alan will be mine soon enough. I'm going back to work, sweetie. Talk to you later.
Melanie, how are you feeling? Are you in pain?
Yeah, my arms and legs all hurt quite a bit. Hey, wait, I can't speak.
What's wrong, Melanie? Are you okay? Oh no, did you lose your voice?
Even though I had woken up, for some reason I was still unable to speak. When Ellen took me to a neurologist for an examination, he said that the impact caused such a shock to my system that I might not be able to speak for some time. I broke both my arms and legs, so I can't write either. So at this point, the only means of communication I have are nodding my head and shaking my head no.
Don't worry, Melanie. The best doctors here are looking at you. We'll get your voice back in no time. But I can't help but wonder, what were you doing outside the hospital? Did something happen? Were you in some sort of trouble?
Some sort of trouble. My life was collapsing around me. I trusted you, Alan. You were my everything. How could you betray me like this? Several days went by, and despite all the doctor's best efforts, I still hadn't gotten my voice back. Then all of a sudden, well, if it isn't the ugliest person in the hospital, how are you feeling? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh yeah, that's right. You can't speak right now, can you? Well then, since you can't talk, how about you go ahead and be a good listener for me, okay? I love being the bearer of bad news, but Alan and I are getting married soon. Take a look for yourself. What's this picture? Does this clear things up for you at all? No. Well, I guess there's no more getting around it. Alan really did betray me. He was cheating on me all along. The look on your face right now is just priceless. But for real, don't tell me that you didn't see this coming. Any guy with 2 brain cells to rub together would pick me in a heartbeat. She's so cruel. Oh, this is incredible. You can't talk, but you can still cry. How fascinating. Here, this is a little present to you from Alan. She handed me a stack of papers, and when I read the words divorce agreement, my heart sank in my stomach. Alan had already signed the bottom of the page. I hate to break it to you, Melanie, but in bed last night, Alan told me that I was way better than you. So it's over, Melanie. You lost, I won. Hurry up and sign it so we can get this over with. I guess I don't have any choice but to do what she says. Before that, I want to hear everything directly from Alan. Stop messing around and sign it. Ah, that's right. Your arms and legs are broken. You can't move them, can you? Don't worry, Melanie. I'll give you a hand. Ow! Ouch! Your marriage is over in 3, 2, 1.
Hey! What's going on in here? What are you doing to Melanie?
Oh, hey, Alan. You're here just in time. I was just about to have Melanie sign the divorce agreement.
You what? Divorce agreement? What are you talking about?
Alan, how could you say that after all we've been through? You said that you wanted to marry me. And as long as you're still married to this useless invalid here, we can't get married.
I've never said anything of the sort. Divorce Melanie? Are you out of your mind? I could never divorce her.
What? But I heard what he said on the voice recorder. He said that he liked her more than me and wanted to marry her. Sure, you might not have said yes out loud, but we have a special connection that runs deeper than words can express. I heard your heart crying out to me, Alan, and it was saying, I do.
What is wrong with you? Are you listening to yourself? If you could really hear what my heart is saying, you would know that it belongs solely to Melanie. Couldn't you tell that I was ignoring you the other day? I didn't have time for your nonsense. I was 100% focused on my wife.
You can't hide anything from me, Alan. I know just how miserable this awful woman has made you and how much happier you'd be with me by your side.
I'm not miserable, and Melanie is not awful.
Your mouth might be saying that, but I remember, Alan. I can speak to your heart. The language of your heart speaks volumes more than any words can say. So when should we have the ceremony? Oh, and when can I come and meet your parents? Should we live at your place or mine? How many kids do you want to have? I've always dreamed of having a wedding on the beach in Hawaii and living in a high-rise apartment downtown. I know that won't be a problem at all with your salary, Alan. You're so amazing. I was thinking 3 kids sounds like a good number. 1 boy, 2 girls. Our son is going to be handsome, smart, and kind, just like his father. Our daughters will be as beautiful and charming as I am. Oh, I can't wait to start our life together.
Okay, you're starting to creep me out. I'm gonna call security.
Call security? Oh, you mean to kick Melanie out of the hospital?
No, they'll be kicking you out of here. You're delusional. You even think I'm in love with you.
Well, duh. You are in love with me. You said that you loved me way more than you ever loved your wife.
Get away from me, you psycho!
You hear that, Melanie? Security's coming to kick you out of here.
That's it! I've had enough of this. I don't even know who you are.
Alan, what are you saying? I'm your one true love. What? You don't know her? Is that true, Alan?
Melanie, you got your voice back?
Yeah, looks like I did. But that's not important right now. Alan, so you really don't know this woman?
I've never seen her before in my life.
And how did she get that picture?
What picture?
Here, Alan, this will refresh your memory. We were a couple during high school.
Wait, this is really me. Wait a minute. Now I remember. You were that girl who pretended to like me as a prank. I was so excited. You were the first girl who ever said that she liked me. But once we got to a carnival, you dropped the act and started making fun of me. It was one of the worst moments of my entire life. I completely shut it out of my memory. Why do you still have this picture? Is this still a part of some elaborate prank?
No, Alan, you don't understand. I meant it when I said that I liked you.
You're lying! I saw you passing that picture around to your friends. You were all laughing at me.
Then what about Megan's voice recording of you two? And her photo of you in bed together?
What voice recording? And what picture?
Oh, well...
Show me the picture now.
No, I don't wanna.
Show me the picture right now or else!
She's lying. I don't have any pictures like that, honest.
What's up, Melanie?
Oh, hey, Terry.
I just wanted to let you know I'm getting out today. I had some unused linens left over and thought you might want them. Oh, Alan's here too? Perfect timing. Can I borrow $100? How can you be asking me for money at a time like this?
I'm sorry, Terry. We're in the middle of a very important conversation.
Is that right? Well, you see, blah, blah, yada, yada. And I was just about to look at this picture.
Hey, give that back.
Wow, this is a really amateur's Photoshop job. Look, the pixels are way out of alignment. What's your deal, lady? Are you in love with Alan or something? Meh, to each his or her own, I guess.
Photoshop.
And wasn't there something about a voice recording? Could I take a listen to it?
Here it is, Terry. I asked my nurse Megan to look into the affair for me and she gave me this.
Yep, this has been altered too.
It has? Oh no.
You can hear the differences in the background noise when Alan speaks and when she does. I bet she pieced this all together from different conversations.
How could she do that?
It's simple, really. She took Alan's words from unrelated conversations and pieced them together to make him say something else.
But on the tape, Alan said that he liked her more than he liked me.
Oh, now I remember. That was from a time I was talking with Megan in the break room.
It was?
She asked me, which do I like more? Hard-boiled eggs or getting stabbed in the heart? So I told her, what kind of choice is that? Of course I like hard-boiled eggs more.
Okay, what about when you said that you'd rather I suggest divorce before you do?
We talked about a lot of stuff that day. I think I probably used each of those key words over the course of the conversation. She would have had a lot of material to work with. Exactly like I thought. This audio is made of pieces of unrelated conversations. She asked Alan just enough questions to get all the words she needs, and then used a computer to splice it together.
Why couldn't you just stay out of this, you gray-haired weirdo?
Who are you calling weirdo? You're the one faking an affair to get Alan and Melanie to divorce.
Alan and I are meant to be together. I'll do whatever it takes to marry him.
What the? What is this divorce agreement? I never signed this. This is a forgery. How did you copy my signature so well?
Your soul came to me in a dream, Alan. It said how miserable you were with Melanie and took over my body and signed the divorce papers for me.
What kind of idiots do you think we are? You obviously just took copies of documents Alan signed here at the hospital and practiced copying it.
Nuh-uh. It was Alan's soul. He possessed me. That's how much Alan wants to be with me. I tried to resist, but it was too strong. By the time I got control of my body back, the documents were already signed.
What do you think I am, some kind of supervillain with mind control powers? You keep making up more and more bizarre excuses to cover up the fact that you're just a simple fraudster. No, Alan, she's not just a simple fraudster. This was all premeditated for months, if not years. She's planned this all out with intricate detail. Unfortunately for her, it just wasn't good enough to get past me.
You're too late. I've already told my mom, my dad, my friends, and all of my co-workers that Alan and I are getting married this summer. It's a done deal. Everyone knows how deeply in love we are with each other.
We're not in love, and we never were. You're just suffering from severe delusions. You need to get your head examined.
You tell her, Alan. You spread lies that you were in a romantic relationship with Alan, a married man. This is textbook defamation. I hope you have a good lawyer. But it's true. Alan and I are in love. We're getting married. His heart told me.
That wasn't my heart. That was the voices in your head. I'm in love with one woman only. My wife, Melanie. I would never marry you, even if you were the last woman on Earth.
You don't love her, Alan. That's all in your head.
You have zero self-awareness. You realize that? All in my head. You don't even know what's going on in your own head.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! This is all Megan's fault. If she hadn't done such a sloppy job with the voice recording and picture, my plan would have worked perfectly.
What?
Megan did this?
Ah, so you had an accomplice then.
Ugh, I knew I should have asked a professional to do it. Ugh, whatever. I can't deal with this anymore. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Whoa, does she have multiple personalities or something?
I don't know about multiple personalities, but the one thing I can say for sure is that she's in need of some serious help.
You're lucky we figured this all out before it got really messy, Ellen. Man, this has been one crazy day.
Melanie, you could keep this loser. I thought I could get an easy ticket to the sweet life by stealing Alan from you, but he's more trouble than he's worth. I'm gonna go find a new sugar daddy. I can't believe I wasted all my time on him. Well, that was more than enough excitement for one day. I'm still not sure whether she was actually crazy or just pretending the whole time. But in any event, there was no way we were gonna let her just walk out scot-free like that. The second she left the room, Alan got on the phone with the local police department. She was charged with blackmail, fraud, forgery, and a litany of other crimes. The jury was appalled by her actions and sentenced her to hard prison time. That wasn't all. After all the emotional stress her lies had caused me, as well as damage to Alan's reputation due to the false rumors she spread around the hospital, we sued her for defamation in civil court and won a hefty judgment. Her nursing license was obviously revoked, so she's gonna have a pretty hard time paying for that off after she gets out. As for Megan, she was fired from the hospital for participating in the scheme against Alan and me. As for me...
Congratulations on finally getting released, Melanie. I was so worried about you, and I was so lonely in our house without you.
Alan, don't cry. Everyone can see you.
But I was really worried. I thought you might never speak again.
I'm sorry to have worried you, Alan.
No, you don't need to apologize for anything, Melanie. If anything, I'm the one who should apologize. I should have realized what was going on sooner.
This wasn't your fault at all, Alan. If I hadn't been so afraid to talk to you about that woman, then we could have prevented so much of what happened. I'm a terrible wife to have doubted you.
Don't talk like that, Melanie. You're a great wife. From now on, let's promise each other to communicate more, okay? I love you, and I want you to be able to talk to me about anything.
Okay, I promise. You can come to me whenever anything is troubling you too, okay? We've been through a lot over these last few weeks. We came incredibly close to getting divorced. I'm so relieved to know that the man I trusted wasn't betraying me after all. And after getting through all the trials together, I think me and Alan are going to be closer than we were ever before. I see a lot of great things coming for us in our future.
How could you? How could you betray me like this? Alex, stop! You're gonna kill him! Don't stop me, Alan! Sir, somebody help me! He's gonna kill me! I'm Alex. I'm 26 years old. I live with my wife, Sharon.
Hi, Alex. I made your favorite dish for dinner tonight.
Wow, thanks. This is great.
I'm glad you like it.
Sharon is smart, sweet, resourceful. She's a wonderful wife. We're getting along great together. Hey, Alex, could you take care of this for me? Oh, I actually already finished that. Wow, you really work fast. I'm so glad to have you working under me. Way to go, Alex. It's great to have a coworker like you I can look up to. Hey, you're not too bad yourself, Alan. At work, I have a great boss, great colleagues, and my career is going smoothly. So I really have no complaints about my life right now. But that happiness wasn't destined to last. Wanna grab something to eat? Nah, I wanted to spend some time with my wife today, so I'm going straight home. Oh, that's alright. How about I drive you home? I took up Alan on his offer, and when I got home, I'm home. Huh? Whose shoes are these? There was a pair of shoes I didn't recognize. Is one of Sharon's friends here? Sharon, are you there? There's a sound coming from our bedroom when I look through the crack in the door. I love you, Sharon.
Oh, thank you.
Do you love me too?
Yeah, sure I do.
Man, that Alex is such an idiot. He still doesn't know about us.
I think Alex will be home soon, so...
Oh, that time already. When can I see you again?
Well, I guess.
Sharon? Mr. Harrison? What's going on here?
Oh no, Alex! Why are you here? Didn't you say you wouldn't be home until later?
Uh-oh, guess we're busted. You do know this is your fault, don't you? You weren't man enough to satisfy Sharon.
Mr. Harrison? Alex, wait please, I can explain.
Shut up, you slut. I don't want to hear it. I don't remember much after that. Burn in hell, both of you. How could you betray me like this? Alex, stop! You're gonna kill him! Oh, don't stop me, Alan. Somebody help me! He's gonna kill me! Alex, calm down! Please, come back to your senses! Please, Alex, please! Alan was finally able to calm me down. I guess he heard his screams and followed me inside. When I looked at the floor, I saw Sharon and Mr. Harrison beaten and bloodied. I heard a police car siren from outside. I bet one of the neighbors called it in. Police, what's going on in here? Did you do all this? Yeah, that's right. This is awful. He's barely breathing. You're under arrest for assault and battery. Police officer, wait! Listen to me! I can explain all of this! Yeah? Tell it to the judge. I'm taking him downtown. Wow, so this is it. I'm getting arrested. Well, I broke Mr. Harrison's arms and knocked out a few of Sharon's teeth and ripped off some of Harrison's hair. But I regret nothing. I was arrested, charged, convicted, and sentenced to 7 years behind bars. For all 7 years, I hated the both of them. If I see them after I get out, I'll probably jump on them again. 7 long years later. Alex, you're getting out today. I'd better not ever see you back here again. Got it? Yeah, I got it. I had no idea what I was going to do. I lost my will to live. All I had left was the thought of getting my revenge on the 2 people who put me in here. It's been a long time since I've dressed like this, so what should I do now? While I was lost in thought, I saw a familiar face in front of me.
Alex!
You!
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't believe it. It was Sharon. When she saw me, she dropped right to her knees. You've got some nerve coming to see me. I don't mind going back to prison, you know.
I'm so truly sorry. I did something absolutely terrible to you. But Alex, I regret everything so much.
Regret? What do you mean regret? I don't want to hear your empty words. I know you don't mean it.
I do mean it. I didn't expect you to understand, but...
Yeah, I don't. I don't understand it at all. And I don't care about understanding it either.
I hate myself for turning my calm, sweet Alex into such an angry person. I'll do anything for you to forgive me.
Anything? You'd better watch your words, Sharon.
I mean it. I really will do anything.
Is that right? Alright, if you're really willing to do anything, you can die right here.
All right. I'll die.
Huh?
If that's what you want me to do, then I'll do it. If I do, will you forgive me?
Yeah, I'll forgive you when you're dead. Not like you're willing to go through with it, though.
I deserve to die for what I did to you.
Sharon pulled a box cutter out of her pocket. I bet this is all an act.
Alex, I'm so sorry. I love you. Goodbye.
Oh, come on. You can knock off the act. Huh? Hey, wait! Sharon! No, don't!
Ah! What are you doing, Alan? Let go of me.
Sharon, you can't do this to yourself!
Give it back. Let me die.
She was actually going for her throat just now. Was she really going to do it? Wait, it's you! Nice to see you again, Alex. Alan. Yeah, it's me. You can't forgive Sharon, can you? Of course I can't. Why would I? Whose fault do you think it is I spent 7 years in prison? I felt the same way too at first. I was furious at Sharon. I couldn't believe that she would do such a thing to you. But what? Are you taking her side? Every day since then, Sharon has been coming to the prison. What? Why would she do that? Does she expect me to forgive her because of that? She's also faced the fury of both your parents and hers. They told her to stop coming. You see those bruises on her face? Those are from her parents. They said she doesn't deserve your forgiveness. So that's what those marks were from. Even against her family's wishes, she kept coming here day after day, rain or shine. Yeah, so what? It's gonna take more than that. An apology won't change anything. Sharon never wanted to cheat on you, Alex. Huh? Harrison forced himself on her. He told her that if she ever turned him down, he'd tell you about everything. She was coerced. Harrison was jealous of you, Alex. He could tell you had way more potential than he did. What are you saying? There's no way that's true.
I knew you would never believe me. I'm going to die. But please believe just this one thing. I love you, Alex. Goodbye.
Hey, wait. Stop.
Huh?
It's okay, Sharon. Really. You don't need to do this.
You mean you forgive me?
I don't know. Alex, come back. I was so confused. Was that story really true? I finally caught you. Leave me alone, Alan. I need time to think. I just got out of prison, and suddenly my whole world has been turned upside down. I'm so confused. I get it. I'm sorry, but let me say one thing. I forgot to tell you about Harrison. What about him? Sharon worked as hard as she could to get you out of prison. She even told the police about what he did to her. She went to the media too. Thanks to her, Harrison was arrested and got fired from the company. Oh, wow. She never tried to give any excuse when her parents and your parents were laying into her. She just apologized. I only learned about all of this because I helped her when she was going to the police and the media. Yeah? Well, so what? What do you expect me to do? When women are being taken advantage of, they have a hard time confiding in anyone. I've seen her these last 7 years. I know her feelings for you are real. So please, Alex, I'm asking you as a friend. Talk to her. Talk to Sharon. Hear her out. Okay, I got it. I'll talk to her. I didn't sleep much that night. I was thinking about what I should do next, and I managed to decide one thing. I was going to talk to Sharon.
What did you want to talk about, Alex?
Sharon, I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm so sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
It must have been terribly painful for you, but despite all the pain, you still did the best you could to get me out of prison.
Alan told you everything, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But it's still all my fault. If I'd been more careful around Mr. Harrison, none of this would have happened. I'm the one to blame for everything. Your life was ruined because of me.
No, Sharon, don't talk like that. It's my fault. I wasn't there to protect you when you needed me the most. And on top of that, I even hurt you, myself.
Alex, let's forgive each other, okay?
Forgive each other?
Yeah, I forgive you, so please forgive me. Okay? Will you forgive me?
Yeah, of course I will.
Thank you so much, Alex. I forgive you too. Ah, that's such a relief. Now I have no more regrets.
No more regrets? What do you mean?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Forget I said it.
Okay. Hey, I was thinking, if it's okay with you, would you like to marry me one more time?
Marry you?
This time, I'm gonna protect you. I'll make you happy. I promise.
I'm sorry. I can't marry you.
Yeah, I guess I understand, after what I did to you.
No, it's not that. That has nothing to do with it.
Well then, why?
Alex, the truth is, there's something that I need to tell you.
What is it, Sharon?
I only have 1 month to live.
No, that can't be.
It's true. I wouldn't lie about something like this. I was diagnosed with an incurable disease right after you went to prison. It's like I'm being punished for what I did to you.
I don't believe it.
Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. Just being married to you made my life worth living. When I meet my grandpa and grandma in heaven, I'm going to tell them all about you.
Sharon,
Thank you for forgiving me, Alex. Goodbye. Please be happy.
Hey, wait! Sharon! A month left to live. That can't be. What is wrong with me? I'm such an idiot. I couldn't keep my promise to Sharon. When I proposed to her, I told her I would make her happy. Damn it. Damn it. Why is this happening? Pull yourself together, Alex. Alan, did you know about Sharon's illness? Yeah, I did. I thought so. Didn't you hear me? I said pull yourself together. Hey, Alan, calm down. What's gotten into you? Are you really just gonna let Sharon walk away like that? You screwed up. You know that. I know that. But now you're making an even bigger mistake. If you don't do something, you're gonna regret this moment for the rest of your life. You're right. What's wrong with me? Alan is right. This is no time to be wallowing in self-pity. I know exactly what I need to do. Alan, thanks for talking sense into me. Don't thank me. Start running while you still have the chance. I started running as fast as I could. I caught up to Sharon while she was watching the ocean on the beach. Sharon!
Alex, what are you doing here?
When she turned around, I saw tears streaming down her face.
Alex, no, don't look at me like this.
Sharon, I beg you.
Alex?
Please, Sharon, give your last months to me.
What are you saying?
Please, Sharon. If you let me, I'll make this the happiest month of your entire life.
But...
No buts, Sharon. This is my decision. So please, give me a chance.
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
I'm so happy. You truly are a kind man, Alex. Oh, Alex.
Sharon, this time, I'm gonna make you happy for sure. We got remarried. For her last month, we went on dates, trips, and focused on making as many memories as possible.
This is so much fun. I've always wanted to visit Japan. I feel like I've already gone to heaven.
Sharon, her 1 month is already up. She could pass away at any time now.
Actually, I do have one regret. I wanted to have kids with you, Alex. I always dreamed about going to the park with our baby.
You never told me that. I'm sorry I can't give that to you.
It's okay. Thanks to you, this month truly was the happiest month of my life. Thank you for everything, Alex. After I'm gone, and you've married another woman, I hope that you'll still think of me, even if it's just every once in a while.
I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't ever want to stop thinking of you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Sharon, please, don't die. Don't leave me all alone.
It's all right, Alex. It's going to be all right. I'm glad that you were my first and last husband.
Sharon, please, don't talk like this is the end. I don't want this to end.
We'll meet again someday in heaven, so don't be sad. I love you, Alex.
Sharon! Sharon! God, how could you do this to me? How could you give Sharon a fate like this? Several years later.
Daddy!
What's up?
Where are we gonna go today?
You'll see. I think you'll like it.
Come on, Daddy, tell me!
You'll find out soon enough.
Aww.
I became the father to a lovely little girl. She's a spitting image of her mother. She really is adorable, isn't she?
Mommy! Mommy's here!
Hey.
Hi, Susie. Hi, Alex.
And who's Susie's mom? Sharon, of course. The doctors were able to give her an experimental treatment that saved her life.
Hey, Mommy, Daddy's teasing me again. He won't tell me where we're going. Oh, you poor thing. Was Daddy teasing you?
Hey, keeping it a secret so you could tell her yourself was your idea.
Oh, did I say that? Well, guess what? We're going to the amusement park. Amusement park? Yay! Yay! Alex, why are you crying? Daddy's a crybaby.
I'm sorry. It's just that I love you both so much. With all of my heart.
Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden, Alex? You're goofy, Daddy.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's get going.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Alex.
Yeah?
I love you too. I love you too, Daddy.
Aw, you too. I don't know how much longer Sharon has to live. The doctors even said her recovery was miraculous. For now, she is a queen bill of health. Incredible, right? Everyone has to die someday. Even I might not make it to tomorrow. So in the time that I have, I want to use it all on my family.
All right. Good luck, Harold. Yeah, I got this, Mom.
Hello, it's been a minute.
Why the hell are you here? What are you doing at my school?
Your school, huh?
You were here on a weekday the other day, too, weren't you? You are unemployed, aren't you? You're a single-father household and unemployed. Talk about screwed up. You're in the way of my child's education. I'm going to go talk to the principal to have him chase you out. Someone, get the principal. I'll go get him right away.
You don't need to do that because...
You, single father household moron, give me your lunch. What the heck? You're gonna go against me when you don't even have a mom? What? What's going on? Did I hear that Carl doesn't have a mom? Why? Why not? No, I have a mom. Don't lie. My mom told me that your mom left the house because she found another guy and ran away. I have a mom. What? But I've never seen your mom in class, ever. It's always just you and your parents. I think what Hunter's saying is true. I really have a mom. Oh my gosh, people who haven't had a mom love them are liars. That's what my mom said. There are no good people who only have a father, so I should have nothing to do with them. I'm gonna avoid him too. I have a mom, but my mom is...
Helen, can you hurry up and wake up? Let me eat that disgusting cake. Why won't you wake up?
Dad,
Hey, Carl.
I'm home.
Hey, Helen. Carl is here.
She's still not awake, huh?
Yeah, hopefully she'll wake up soon. Oh, how was school today?
Oh, it was fun.
Okay, great. Helen, Carl's having fun at school. Hopefully you can go to his open house or his field day sometime, huh?
I can't tell Dad I don't want to go to school because of Mom.
Carl's been acting extra depressed recently. I'm sure he's having a tough time at school. My name is Alan. My wife Helen was involved in an accident a few years ago and she still hasn't woken up. The doctors have done everything they can, but they don't know why she won't wake up. Carl's been going to a private school. There are quite a few rich boys and girls there. Helen wanted Carl to go to an environment with plenty of opportunities, so we chose that school. Hey, Carl?
What's up, Dad?
You want to go watch a movie with Dad tomorrow? It's been a minute, and I think they're playing your favorite anime movie in the theaters.
Huh? But don't you need to be with Mom?
We can swing by on the way home, right? Come on, let's go!
Sure.
We've only ever been going to the hospital recently. We need to let him have a little fun, too. Maybe that's all he needed. The next day, it's been a long time since we got to the movies, huh? I'm so excited, huh, Carl?
Yeah, I actually wanted to see this for a long time. Thanks, Dad. Dad? Oh!
What's wrong, Carl?
Mom, let's go. Come on. Okay. Hang on 1 second, Hunter dear. Ah! What's going on, Hunter? Carl's right over there. Carl! Oh, wow, he is there. Hey, Carl. Hunter.
Hello. This kid's mom was the PTA president, I think. Hey, Hunter. Thanks for always getting along with Carl.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Excuse you, don't talk to my lovely Hunter. What are you gonna do if he catches S&D?
What?
Not what? I know that there are all kinds of problems with single-father households. There's a problem with how you are. That's why you're single-father household to begin with, right?
Oh, we're not a single-father household.
Then why are you two always together? I've never seen Carl's mother.
Well, my wife is currently in the hospital right now.
Yeah, perfect cover for someone trying to hide their single household situation, huh? I'm sure she just found someone better and left you, right?
No.
Hunter, you need to look at Carl's father. This is the representation of everything wrong with a man. Don't be like this. It's cringy and gross. Of course, Mom, I definitely won't be like this. Don't talk bad about my dad.
Carl.
What? What are you yelling at my Hunter? Stop, man. What are you gonna do if I catch S&D? Perfect. You're doing great, Hunter. You learn so fast.
I
said stay the hell away. You and your kids are both complete disasters. I know a single toxic parent causes those delinquents.
Enough! Carl is not violent! He's a kind kid!
You realize that I'm the PTA president, right?
Yes, I know. So what?
You're looking down on our school's PTA president.
Huh?
Do you know how much power I have? You know why? It's because we all donate so much money to the school. I'm sure you don't make any donations because you're poor, right? You can't go against me because I'm super close to the chairman. Not even the principal can go against me. Do you understand?
No, not really.
Yeah, I figured. You can look kind of stupid, too. Just let him figure it out, Mommy. Yeah, that's a great idea, dear.
Hang on, what are you talking about? They ignored me and left. What are they talking about? I guess I can just ignore it. A few days later, how are things at school, Carl?
Oh, they're fun.
Carl's been acting really funny recently. Is something going on at school? Maybe it's something to do with what happened before. Hey, Carl.
What, Dad?
Is something happening at school?
What are you talking about, Dad? Of course not.
Okay, good. Maybe I'm thinking too much? I hope so. That night, I couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong and looked inside his bag. Huh? What the hell is this textbook? Carl, what's going on?
You opened my bag without asking?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're being bullied?
Oh,
Carl, be honest with me.
Yeah, I am.
Who's bullying you?
Everyone at school.
Huh? Everyone?
Even the teachers pretend they don't know what's going on.
You're kidding. Even the teachers? How is that possible? I went to the school the next day to talk to them. I heard what was happening from Carl. Apparently you've been pretending you don't know what's going on. What are you talking about? Huh? That's not true. Oh, sorry, I'm just so forgetful. Maybe it's my age. Even if something were to be happening, I don't remember. What? Look at this textbook. It's got all kinds of writing on it. Oh, this? I heard from his teacher. Apparently he's writing this stuff on his own. What? You're telling me he wrote this? Yeah, bit of a problem, huh? Maybe it's because your household has some issues, so he's doing this. Are you being serious? Yes, totally serious. Are you done yet? I need to talk to the PTA president after this, so I'm very busy. Hang on!
Oh, well, if it isn't Carl's father. You're here on a weekday, huh? Are you unemployed or something?
Hunter's mom.
So you finally figured it out, huh?
So it's your doing.
You understand. This is what happens when you go against me. The teachers and the kids are all under my control. You realize how great money is? Incredible, right?
I don't believe it. You better make them stop.
Then lick my shoe.
What?
I said lick my shoe.
You're serious?
Yeah, I am. If you don't want me to stop, then I'm going to make everyone continue bullying Carl.
Ugh.
Go on, hurry.
Fine. This is all I need to do for Carl to stop being bullied. Is that enough?
You really did it. That's hilarious. I'll stop it then.
Great.
Did you really expect me to say that?
What?
Of course I'm not going to stop. I'm the kind of person that has to completely squash people I don't like, you know? I'm going to keep till you're ground into nothing.
What?
All right, let's have a go and talk this over, shall we?
Yes, Mom! Wait!
You and your son are going to experience hell. Make sure to send your punching bag to school every day.
This is horrible. I cannot have him come to this school anymore. Carl's gonna lose it. I need to make him go to a public school. That's what he'll do. Helen, Carl's been getting bullied at school. I'm seriously the worst, huh? I couldn't protect him. I'm seriously the worst father. I thought about suing this school, but it seems like they've destroyed all the evidence and covered their tracks. I think I'm just gonna sit this one out. I was crying while talking and venting to Helen. I'm sure Helen didn't hear me. Hey! Oh, hey, you were here. Yes. Did you hear? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just pathetic. Yeah, it's just that... His face is furious. Of course he's furious. I couldn't protect Helen, I can't even protect Carl. I was a terrible, weak man, and it makes sense for him to be mad at me. Hey! Ah! He closed his distance. I'm sure he was gonna punch me. I bit down on my teeth and closed my eyes. A few days later...
I'm going to capture all the scenes of Hunter working so hard. You understand, Simon, you need to make sure Hunter looks good. Make him really shine. I know, Mommy. She really knows her spot. I love that. I'll tell the teacher to raise Simon's grades. Thank you so much. Great job, Simon. I mean, people like this are just perfect for the school, you know? What was that weird family with a single-father household that quit a little while back? Oh, Carl? Yeah, that one. The parents seem stupid, too. They really can't read the room, you know? Honestly, I kind of suggested them to quit. From what I heard, they went against you, right? Talk about being stupid. There's the bell. Good luck, Hunter. Yeah, I got it, Mom. Wait, huh? What's going on? Isn't that Carl's dad? Wait, Carl's dad? No way, Carl quit this school.
Hello, Hunter's mom.
Why are you here? Why did you come to my school for? Your son quit.
Your school, huh?
Yeah, you were at the school on a weekday the other day, too. I knew you were unemployed. You're a single father and unemployed. You're totally screwed.
You're still just as ill-mannered as I remember.
You're the rude one. You came to my paradise when you're just an outsider. You're getting in the way of our education. I'm going to tell the principal to kick you out. Someone, go get the principal right away. I'm gonna go get him now.
You don't need to do that.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna use the power of the new principal to have you removed.
What? What are you talking about?
Ah!
Principal, you came. It's this guy. He's saying something about a new principal. Get him out of here. Get him out.
Shut up, you old hag!
What?
Hello, Mr. Allen. Thank you for coming to our school.
Hey, who the hell are you calling an old hag? I'm gonna tell the chairman about you.
Go for it.
What?
You don't know, do you? This school is going through some changes.
What?
A certain company has decided to buy this school out.
I didn't hear about that.
The new school board of directors president is Mr. Allen's father-in-law. Mr. Allen is going to be the new principal.
You're kidding.
Nope, not at all. Yep, I'm gonna be the new principal in 1 month. Here's what happened in the hospital room. Hey, Helen! What?
Dad? Alan?
What? Helen? Helen! You're awake! I'm gonna call the doctor right now!
I see. I was asleep for a while, huh?
Yeah, but I'm glad you're awake now.
Yeah. Anyway, about Carl, I can't let this go.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I heard everything you were saying. Kind of. I wasn't around, but I could hear you.
I see.
Let's do what Dad said. I think that's perfect.
What? Just like he said?
Yeah, when Dad said, I can't believe it, I'm going to use everything in my company's power to buy out the school. So you just focus on recovering and change that school. I'm never going to make a school produce kids like that again. You can make the change. I'm not going to forgive this. Troublebuster. You remember he said that?
Yeah, I didn't hear that. He just kept saying hey and
Dad's hmms have a lot of information in them. You really haven't been able to converse with Dad, huh?
No, I haven't. If you didn't translate for me, I would be completely confused at the timing of the Troublebuster. And that's how the CEO of a massive company did what he could to buy out the school. I was taking a break from work because I had to take care of things around the house and Helen, but I'm actually a teacher. By the way, my father-in-law was the one that paid for Carl to go to this school.
Is he really the new principal?
Can you just get out? You're getting in the way of class.
Wait, are you sure you should be acting like that? I'm not going to make any more donations.
Oh, we're not accepting any more donations at this time. People start saying things like it's their school, and we want to be clear. This is a school for the kids.
What the hell?
You're also going to be resigning as PTA president. Not just you, all the other executives as well. This rotten school is going to be rebuilt from the ground up.
But everything I've worked for. Then what about me? Can I be PTA president? Are you going to betray me? I've never liked you to begin with. None of us did. You just bragged and bragged just because you were the PTA president.
This is seriously getting in the way of class, so let's get out for a second.
So, the PTA president?
There are people like you who want to be PTA president to abuse the power, so we're going to get rid of the PTA system.
What? But...
Oh, I heard I could be vice principal? You can keep your promise, right? Huh? Did I say that? How could you? You promised that you would keep me as vice principal as long as I gathered all the evidence of the wrongdoings that were happening. Oh, my bad. I'm a little forgetful. Maybe it's my age. I don't remember, even if I did promise. I've already handed over the proof to the media, too. Oh, and I'm taking you to court. I am not gonna let this go silent into the night.
The media? What are you talking about? Our future.
Destroyed, eliminated, gone, vanished, poof. I'm gonna do everything I legally can to make sure you are chased to the brink of destruction.
Our future? Yeah, you tried to take my son's future and you're sitting there acting like you're the victim. Who the hell are you?
She's my wife and a publisher, Helen.
You really had a wife? Yeah, he did. So you realize that I'm going to use every single connection I can to make this spread far and wide. You're going to be famous. I'm going to teach you and everyone around you that if you hurt Alan, my child, or myself, you're not going to get away scot-free.
We're done. My life is over.
You're kidding. Why is this happening? My paradise.
Afterwards, Helen used her connections to spread the news about what was happening at the school. All of the teachers had their teaching licenses revoked, and the company of the previous chairman went under. The people who had their kids come into this school that were of any status at all and accomplices to Carl's bullying were all sunken as well. The verdict of the trial was that Carl would receive financial compensation for emotional damages incurred during the bullying.
Why? How does this happen? I was divorced. Hunter was taken by my parents.
Oh, this dumpster was a failure too. Oh, maybe I can eat this.
You're...
I'm not giving you this.
I'm so hungry. Please, just a little.
Hell no!
Hand it over.
Most of the people involved in this were all treated like criminals everywhere they went and couldn't go on living. They can't even find a job. By the way, the kids that were attending that school still attend my school. These kids weren't responsible for the ignorance their parents instilled in them. I'm Andrew, your new teacher. I'm gonna teach you kids how this works. You better be ready.
Shut the hell up. I'm gonna tell Mommy.
What about Mommy? Huh? You keep crying Mommy and I'm gonna kick you out. First, you each write essays about what you did wrong. Then, I'm gonna chew you out until you're bleeding from your ears. Got it? Then, we're gonna clean the school and the city up.
I'm not doing that.
I'm only accepting yes, sir, as an answer. Do it! You're not going home till you're done. I've already gotten permission from your guardians.
Why? Why is this happening?
I hired Mr. Andrew, who is well known for his old school style of teaching. I'm sure he'll fix up the kids' attitudes. I don't want them to be like their parents. Carl, how's school, buddy?
It's so much fun. Can I bring my friends over later?
Of course you can, bud.
I'm gonna do my best to make a great cake.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm good, Mom. I would just rather you just go buy cake for me. What? Why? I made some cake for us today.
So seriously?
You said make cake, didn't you?
No!
Wait, was I dreaming of that?
I said that, but her cake is...
You'll eat it, right? You'll eat it?
Yep. Oh, hey, you're over.
Oh, you'll eat it, right, Dad? Right?
No.
Huh? You're so happy that you're gonna be eating Helen's cake for the first time in a while, so you're gonna eat the whole thing? Wow! Wow! I can't believe you're so happy!
No. That's definitely not what he's saying. Why are you changing things to your favor?
Yeah! Oh, Dad is so happy he passed out. No! Hey, Grandpa isn't breathing! Grandpa!
Come back to us! Don't go to the light! My father-in-law made it back barely, but the reason that we're able to have this kind of mess is thanks to him and Helen. I hope we spend the rest of our days happily together.
Helen, it's you! Long time no see.
Hey, Layla. It's good to see you.
Hey, so isn't this the place your family's old diner used to be?
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you remembered.
So your family's old greasy spoon finally went out of business? I'm glad I broke up with you.
Well, you're kind of right. It did go out of business. But I think there's something you don't know about this place.
Huh? Helen, I want you so bad.
Whoa! What are you saying all of a sudden? We're just friends!
Who cares about that? I want to get my hands on you no matter what. I can't think of anyone else but you. Please, please say yes. Or maybe you don't like me?
Of course I like you, but it's just, you and I are, well, I haven't really thought about it, and...
Hold it right there. Alan, I'm in love with you. Please be my boyfriend.
Since when has my life become a romantic comedy? I'm Alan. I'm a college student who loves my family's restaurant. When I turned 22, suddenly I found myself being swarmed by women. But it's not as great as it sounds. Now that 2 women are after my heart, that means I'm gonna have to turn one of them down. What a day. They're completely different types of girl. Hillary is bright and happy girl with a strong personality. She's a lot of fun to be around. Layla is more of a stylish and charming girl. A lot of guys would say she's the ideal woman. After spending a few days thinking, I made my choice. I decided to go out with Layla because of her feminine charm. She's the kind of girl that makes a man want to protect her. For long, we were deeply in love and spending almost every day together. And today, I'm taking her to my family's restaurant, Redmond's Diner. I'm gonna take it over someday.
What is this place? It's falling apart. Wait a minute. Helen, what's going on here?
What do you mean? This is my restaurant, Redmond's Diner.
Are you serious? I thought that your family was running a 5-star restaurant.
My family? Running a 5-star restaurant? Where on earth did you get that idea from? Students at local colleges love it though. I love this place too. And one day, I'm gonna own it.
No way.
I think you're gonna like it too, Layla.
I don't believe this. I thought it was a 5-star restaurant. Why else would I come dressed like this? I went out yesterday and bought these clothes especially for today. I even got a manicure and a pedicure. And now I find out this is where you're taking me? If I didn't know it, I'd have come in a sweatshirt and yoga pants.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is my family's restaurant. I'm sorry if I said anything that gave you the wrong impression.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in. You must be Layla. It's so nice for you to come. Please sit down anywhere you'd like and make yourself comfortable.
Hey, Mom!
Well, I gotta say, she really fits in this place. Look at her, she's not even wearing any makeup. I can barely even tell she's a woman.
Hey!
I suppose I'll go ahead and take a look around while I'm here. My gosh, this place is filthy. I can't believe this. People actually eat food here? For real?
Look, Layla, you gotta understand.
Good grief. Your customers all look like they're on their way back from meeting their parole officers. I feel like I'm in a prison cafeteria.
Don't talk about our customers that way!
And look, what's going on with these prices? I guess you get what you pay for. I bet your ingredients are all imported and filled with GMOs and pesticides. There's no way you could have prices this low if you actually use proper ingredients in your cooking. I'm never eating anything from this restaurant, ever.
Layla, come on!
And you're saying that you're gonna own this place someday? Why would you even want to? It's a rundown, unhygienic dumpster heap that's probably close to bankruptcy. I'd sooner burn the whole building to the ground than own it.
Layla, please, stop! Don't you think you're being a bit too harsh? My great-grandpa started this restaurant, so I understand it may look old, but it's been in our family for generations. My mom handles all the cleaning, and she's a total neat freak. We renovated the whole kitchen last year. Everything is brand new. You can go take a look if you want. And besides, the thing that's the most important for us is the food's flavor. Sure, you could go to a restaurant with a fancy interior, designer dishware, or stylish exterior. We've built our reputation simply by making the best food around. It shows, too. We're always packed during the lunch hour. Once I graduate from college and take over the restaurant, I'm planning to rebuild it into a newer, larger building, put effort into advertising, and spread the word about my family's cooking to the whole city.
The kind of people who would come to a restaurant like this wouldn't know what good food tastes like even if Gordon Ramsay came and shoved it down their throats. So congratulations on filling your store with a bunch of tasteless peasants. If you want to tear this place down and rebuild a bigger building, what would even be the point? To get 10 more people in here paying $5 for food that's barely mediocre? It's time you woke up and faced reality. Hey, Charity, you want to go out for lunch today? You won't believe what just happened to me. That was the most pathetic performance I've ever seen. Every single move you made was a miserable failure. What gave you the idea you even had a chance? You were way out of your league from the start.
Come on, that's my 4th loss in a row.
Man, winning feels so good. Sucks to be you, Alan.
Yeah, go ahead, rub it in.
You got crushed.
Okay, seriously? Are you really gonna gloat over beating me in Mahjong like this the day that my girlfriend dumped me? Don't be such a crybaby, Alan. Destroying your opponent when he's at his weakness is just the way of the world. Survival of the fittest and all that.
He's right, Alan. Tell you what, next time I'll play with my eyes closed and one arm tied around my back. That would be fair for you.
Haven't you insulted me enough for one day, Melanie? I'm having a crisis over here. Well then, you were in last place, Alan. You know what that means, don't you?
Hold on, Alex. What are you gonna do to him? Are you gonna take his money? How much are you gonna take? $100, $1,000, $10,000? Oh, I see. You're gonna make him cook your dinner. That makes more sense. Wait, are you gonna make him sit and watch us eat while he gets nothing? Don't be silly.
We're all gonna eat together. Dinner's ready. Finally.
Oh, that doesn't seem like much of a punishment, but okay, I guess.
Alan, your cooking is the best. I've never met anyone who cooks as well as you.
So Layla just left you right there without eating anything? What was she thinking? She missed out on the best meal of her life. Well, I guess that's her loss. You should be grateful she broke up with you. You don't need a girl like her.
Thanks. You guys are the best. I can always count on you to cheer me up. Oh no! Look at the time! I gotta go help Mom at the diner. Hillary, what are you doing here?
Hey, Alan, I heard the big news. Layla dumped you yesterday, didn't she?
You think you could say that with a bit more delicacy? Why'd you have to go and open up those fresh wounds?
This is my big chance. I still haven't given up on you.
Oh no. First Layla, then Melanie, and now you?
Alan, please give me a chance. I need you bad. I can't go on without you. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. You're the only guy in the entire world that I want. I can't wait for you any longer, so give me your answer right now.
You really don't give up, do you? You know that I can't give you an answer on such an important question so quickly.
Okay, well, how much time do you need to think about it? A day or two?
Let me see. I want to talk to my mom first, and then I want to go visit my dad's grave to talk to him. How about a month?
A month? That's way too long. Think about it, Alan. Think. I'm offering you the opportunity to be the chef at Kyoto Sunrise. Run a high-class Japanese restaurant frequented by celebrities, businessmen, politicians, and more. You'll be the next Gordon Ramsay. What on earth is there to think about?
Thanks, Hillary. It really is a generous offer that you're making, and I do seriously appreciate what you're trying to do for me. So please, let go of my neck! I can't breathe!
What's going on here? He's already dating another girl? Unbelievable. I know I was the one that dumped him, but that gives him no right to date another girl so soon. Hey, Shane. Could you do me an itsy-bitsy little favor for me?
Sure, babe. You know I'd do anything for you, Layla.
So I was dating this total loser named Alan for a little bit, but I dumped him. But he must have gotten, like, super mad at me because he started spreading a bunch of nasty rumors about me all over town.
What? That scrawny little pipsqueak Alan is spreading lies about the most beautiful girl on campus?
It's terrible, right?
I'm gonna kill that little punk! No one spread lies about my Layla!
No, I don't want to kill him. That'd be going way too easy on him. I want him to suffer.
Okay then, what do you want me to do to him?
I know just the way we can punish him for what he did to me. We have to hit him where it hurts the most. We're gonna destroy the Red Men Diner. But how can we do it without getting caught? What's this? Ammonia. Ammonia?
It's ammonia. This is how we're gonna get our revenge on Alan and destroy his restaurant.
But how is this anomia gonna help us do that? And what's corrosive mean?
Ammonia is a chemical that's used for cleaning and other stuff, but it has a super strong smell, and that's what we're using it for. Campers sometimes spray this stuff in a circle around their tent to keep rodents, raccoons, deer, skunks, bears, and other animals away from their campsite. Animals hate the smell of ammonia, so when they get a whiff of it, they hightail it out of there. If you breathe it in too deeply, you'd probably puke and pass out.
Wow, you're really smart, Shane. Thanks for helping me.
Don't mention it, babe. Your enemies are my enemies. We'll pour some extra around the entrance.
Wow, you're using a lot of that stuff. Do you need that much?
If it dries too quickly, there won't be as much of an effect. So I want to cover as much area as I can to make sure the smell sticks.
Wow, Shane, you spent all that money for me?
Pour a little over here, a bit more over here, some more over here. And now we watch while Alan's hopes and dreams are shattered in pieces.
Serves him right. He deserves that and more for what he did.
What the?
What's that smell? I think I'm gonna be sick. Is it coming from our diner?
Maybe a stray cat peed on the sidewalk.
It's way too strong for just a stray cat. We'll have to close the store for today while we figure out how to get rid of the smell.
I guess we don't have a choice. Seriously though, what in the world is this smell? We spent all day cleaning around the diner, but no matter what we did, we couldn't get rid of the smell. It seemed like whatever the source of the smell was, it seeped into the wooden paneling of our diner, and all the washing and scrubbing in the world wouldn't get rid of the smell. Obviously, our customers weren't too thrilled by the prospect of eating at a diner that smelled as badly as ours did. The loss of business was far too much for such a small business as ours to handle. Mom, I'm really sorry, but we have no choice but to close down the diner. I know we weren't planning on doing it for a few more years, but do you think we could rebuild the restaurant now?
Alan, we don't have the kind of money we need to rebuild right now. I'm sorry.
Could we go to the bank and take out a loan?
We tried that before, and even back then, no bank would lend us enough money to keep the restaurant afloat.
This can't be happening. With no other options on the table, we closed down the diner for the foreseeable future. This was too much for my mom to handle emotionally, and she fell into a deep depression. I could see why she would react that way. Redmond's Diner was essentially like a memento of my dad's. Working at that restaurant was all my mom had to live for. And what was I supposed to do now? My entire life has been planned around one day taking over the family business. And now after all the work my mom and I put into all these years, the restaurant is closing. To think that all this is because of that smell!
Oh, hi, Alan. You're up bright and early, aren't you? Still trying to clean up your stinky restaurant?
Is this really the super popular restaurant that I've been hearing so much about? Smells like a communal toilet for a herd of wild cats. Who in their right mind would come to a place that smells this bad? Actually, when I think about it, no one in their right mind would eat here even if it didn't smell like a litter box.
You got that right, Shane. All of their customers were a bunch of tasteless losers in the first place. Yuck. I'm gonna start puking if I stay here any longer. Let's get out of here, Shane.
Have fun in your litter box!
Alan.
Oh, great. Now you're here. What do you want? You here to rub it in too?
That's not at all, Alan.
Then what is it? Are you gonna try to use the collapse of my family business to try to get me to work at your restaurant again?
Listen, Alan, I have no intention of giving up on recruiting you. But just so you don't get the wrong idea, I want to come right out and say that I'm not the one that did this to the Redmond Diner.
I never suspected you to begin with.
I thought you should know that night I was on my way to your diner to make one more shot at recruiting you. It was late at night and the restaurant was closed at the time, but when I got there, actually, why don't I just show you? Take a look at this video.
Video?
You'll see. When I got there, they'd already been going at it for a while. The smell was so strong I could even smell it from across the street.
What the? This is Layla and Shane! They were the ones behind this? That means they just came by to gloat and see how well their plan had worked. They stole my family's restaurant from me! They stole my memories, my house, my job, everything! I'll get them for this! Trouble Busters!
Oh, wow, what a surprise. Long time no see, Alan.
Hey, Layla. It's good to see you.
I don't know if you've heard, but I'm a model now. I'm working with a ton of big fashion brands.
Yeah, I heard. You just got back in the country after finishing up that fashion show in France, didn't you? How'd it go?
Oh, you've heard about that.
Of course I have. I'm always checking Twitter and watching the news to see what you're up to, Layla.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? After all this time, you're still in love with me?
Let's just say that you're a very special person to me, and there's no way that I'll forget about you for as long as I live.
So you do still love me. Wow, that's pretty sad. I hate to break it to you, Alan, but I would never go out with someone who works in a rundown greasy spoon like you. Oh wait, that's right, I forgot. You don't work anymore, do you? Your restaurant went out of business. Now that I think about it, isn't this the spot your restaurant used to be?
Oh, so you remembered. That's a shock.
It was only a matter of time before that place got shut down. I'm so glad I broke up with you.
Well, you're kinda right. It did get shut down.
Of course it did. So tell me, what are you doing now? Flipping burgers at some fast food restaurant?
You mean you didn't know? The very restaurant we're in right now is my restaurant.
What?
2 years ago, Redmond's Diner went into an indefinite hiatus due to a sudden and bizarre incident involving an odd smell. After that, however, a certain someone came along, and with that person's overwhelming support, we joined the Crimson French restaurant chain, and we've been operating as a high-class French restaurant ever since.
Are you serious? The Crimson French? The chain that's famous for having the finest and most authentic French cuisine in the world?
That's the one! So like I said, I'm the owner and head chef of this restaurant.
I don't believe you. There's no way you could have gone from being a chef at some crummy hole-in-the-wall diner to running a French restaurant in 2 years. It's the truth, though. Hillary, what are you doing here? This restaurant is the sister store to Kyoto Sunrise, the Japanese restaurant owned and operated by my father. Kyoto Sunrise? But that restaurant is famous for hosting all the wealthiest and most powerful people in the city. When Redmond's Diner fell into financial collapse, poor Alan here was at the brink of an emotional breakdown, and understandably so. I was terrified that he might even completely abandon his goal of becoming a successful entrepreneur.
To be completely honest, I had half a mind to do just that until Hillary talked me out of it. My mom's health took a major turn for the worse. And although I had been resisting it for some time, I finally gave in to Hillary's persistent attempts at recruiting me to join her dad's company. I went into an apprenticeship at Kyoto Sunrise, and the rest is history. The deal I made with her dad was that I would first go through a 12-month training program at Kyoto Sunrise, and after that I would go to work at another of their affiliated restaurants that had been underperforming. It was an incredibly intense 2 years that not only allowed me to hone my skills as a chef, but also as a businessman.
Once Alan got to the restaurant, customers were immediately drawn by his top-notch cooking and vibrant personality. In just 1 year, Alan took that restaurant from being in the red to being a top 3 performer out of all of the affiliates. Because of Alan's stellar performance, my dad promised that he would offer his full support to the revival of Redmond's Diner. And that's how this restaurant, the Crimson French, came to be born from the ashes of Redmond's Diner.
I've been under a lot of pressure, but it was all worth it. Support my mom, repay Hillary and her dad for believing in me even when I didn't. See the smiles of the faces of my customers and show my appreciation to all of my friends and family who've stood by my side through thick and thin. All of this, thanks to them.
And for the record, would you like to know how much Alan is earning right now? He is making $800,000 a year, and he still has room to grow. With Alan's talent and personality, he could easily be making $5 to $10 million in a few years. 800,000? 5 million? 10 million? I knew you had it in you, Alan. I always thought that you had the potential to be a world-class chef. This place's atmosphere is immaculate and the food is delicious. This is my favorite new restaurant.
Thanks, Layla. You're welcome to come back anytime you'd like.
Are you still mad at me for dumping you like that back in college?
Well, that was an awfully big shock to me, but it's been so long, I'm not really all that mad anymore.
I've been wanting to tell you for a long time, but I have a reason for breaking up with you. You see, ever since I was a little girl, my dream was to be a model. If I was ever going to make my dream come true, I had no choice but to break up with you and push myself to the limit. Around the time I broke up with you, I was going to auditions just about every other day. I was physically and emotionally exhausted. I was so lucky to have an amazing guy like you at my side to support me during such a difficult time.
Well, I'm glad you were able to make your dreams come true. I had a dream too. I wanted to take over Redmond's Diner once I graduated from college, but that dream went up in flames thanks to that bizarre smell incident.
Oh, that's too bad. I had no idea, honest. When I think about it, I was wrong to break up with you like that. You were so supportive of me chasing my dream.
That's odd. I remember it completely differently. Didn't you break up with me because you hated Redmond's Diner? I seem to recall that the first time you visited, you said all of our customers looked like convicts.
No, that's not true. I may have said that, but I didn't mean it, honest. You gotta believe me, Alan, I can explain. I needed to break up with you so that I could pursue my dream, but I couldn't think of any good excuse for it, so I had no choice but to make one up. I pretended to be a nasty, arrogant woman, because I thought if I could get you to hate me, it would be that much easier for you to move on after we broke up.
Huh. Well, that certainly is an interesting story. If that was true, I sure wish you would have just said so at the time.
I realize that now. You're a super compassionate guy. You would have been understanding. I'm sorry for telling you such an awful lie to you. Alan, what was I thinking? I guess you can chalk it up to my youthful indiscretion. Alan, if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, would you give me one more chance?
Before I answer that question, perhaps you could explain to me what exactly was going on in this video I have here.
Going, Shane. Dump it all out. Cover every square inch of this dump heap. I hate this stupid, ugly, stinky restaurant. Most of all, I hate that scummy, low-down, no-good loser Alan. I'm gonna destroy him. How did you get that?
I can see both yours and Shane's faces pretty clearly. This will make a great piece of evidence. You've got no chance of winning, Layla.
Evidence? Winning? What are you saying, Alan?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna sue you, Layla. The statute of limitations for malicious destruction of property is 3 years. It's only been 2 years and 10 months since you spread that ammonia at my restaurant. After consulting with my lawyer, he told me that we can pursue both civil charges and criminal charges at the same time.
Civil? Criminal? Statute of limitations? I don't know what any of those words mean. It's a great thing we made it in time, huh, Alan?
I could have taken this video to the police right away when Hillary showed it to me at the time. But if I did, the only thing that would have happened is you getting kicked out of school. That's nowhere near enough of a punishment for what you did to me and my mom.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of this.
So I decided I wouldn't wait until your life was going great and you were on your way up to set off this ticking time bomb and blow all your dreams to pieces. My lawyer said there's a pretty good chance you serve hard prison time for what you did.
No, it wasn't my idea. It was all Shane's idea. He came up with it all on his own. I was only watching. I didn't do anything. Look at the video. You can see I didn't even touch a single bottle.
Sure, Shane was the one who directly dumped the ammonia, but you were clearly the one who was giving him instructions to do so. You were cheering him on in the video, weren't you? I hope you don't think a childish excuse like that would stand up in a court of law. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna throw your life straight into the bowels of hell. Enjoy your dinner tonight. It may just be your last as a free woman. Tell you what, go ahead and order anything you like. It's on the house. I'll more than make up for it with how much I'm gonna sue you for. Oh, and by the way, don't worry. I didn't forget about Shane. I'm gonna sue him right after I'm done destroying you.
Ellen, please, if word gets out about this, my career as a model will be over. I'm begging you, please forgive me. I'll do anything you want. Anything, just please don't sue me, please.
Not a chance, Layla! Did you think I would let you go so easily after what you did to me? Are you out of your mind?
No, my dream, my life, my fame, my money.
Now you know how it feels to have your life crumble beneath your feet. It's been almost 3 years since that day, but the pain in my heart over what you did to Redmond's Diner, my mom, and me is still as strong as it ever was. At the criminal trials for Layla and Shane, the jury took very seriously how they had conspired to destroy both my home and my family's business, and they both received hard prison sentences. At the civil trial, they were both found liable for compensatory damages, as well as punitive damages to me and my family. The judge ordered them to pay a hefty total of $660,000. Layla was released from prison after serving her 3-year sentence, but her time behind bars had made her almost unrecognizable. Her lustrous skin had gone dull. She gained 30 pounds and lost all the appeal that had brought her success as a model. Having lost her only means of income she ever had, she had to find some way to pay back the $660,000 she owed. But with a criminal record, she had a hard time finding any gainful employment. So I can't see anything but hardships for her in the future. Shane had similar troubles after getting out, so he had to turn to a life of crime. He got mixed up with a group of people perpetrating a wire fraud scheme, and was arrested again a few months later. But enough about them. Here's how I'm doing now.
Ellen, please. I can't get you out of my head. You're all I can think about.
What is it this time?
Let's get married.
You know fully well I can't make a decision like that so lightly.
What? Why not?
Oh boy, here we go again. You know, when I think about it, me and Hillary might actually be a pretty good couple. Oh yeah, I've got one more piece of good news. After bringing me into his company as his apprentice and then his family as his son-in-law, Hillary's dad agreed to provide his full support for my newest venture, a revival of Redmond's Diner. My mom was so happy when she heard the news that she instantly made a full recovery. So now, anytime you stop by Redmond's Diner, you'll always hear my mom's cheerful voice saying,
Welcome, come on in.
Trouble Busters!
We don't need you. Huh? Your father is all you got, right? All right then. Hey, Dad, we don't need this bank. Huh?
Trouble busters!
Oh, I gotta calm down. Just calm down. Everything will be all right. My name is Alan. I'm about to go into my final interview with the bank that I've always wanted to work at. Ever since I graduated college, I've been repeating myself between research, interview, and rejection. But now I finally made it to the final interview. Next candidate, please. Yes, sir.
Please go ahead and take a seat.
Thank you very much. Is your father by chance named Sebastian? Huh? Yes, that is correct, sir. I knew it. Not many people have the last name Aki, so I thought you're probably his son. Do you know my father? Of course I do. He used to work for me. Oh, is that so? Wow. I never imagined my father's former boss would be working at this bank. We don't need you. Huh? Your father is all you got, right? That's right. But then my goal is to work hard for this company so I can gain some valuable experience. We don't need no fantasies like that. I guess you're not the first one applying for this job, not even knowing where you stand. But why? Why am I getting looked down on just because I only have a father and not a mother? Besides, I admire my father more than anyone else in this world. He raised me as a single father, all on his own. I'm done with this. I don't care if I don't get a job with this bank. I'm gonna do this so I can protect my father's dignity. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble busters. A kid like you should stay in the meadow of beginning and just keep slashing some slimes. All right then. Hey, Dad, we don't need this bank. Huh? Kishner! Yes? What have you done? Huh? A bunch of large companies are reaching out to tell us that they're going to switch their banks. What? All of them are also saying that it's because of you, too. What? But why would they say that? That's what I'm asking you right now. They're saying that something happened during one of the interviews yesterday. Do you recall anything? I just declined one of the candidates. It was this red-headed kid who didn't seem to have much manners. What? Did you just say red-headed? Yes? Is there something wrong? That candidate was the son of Mr. Aki, who is a renowned business consultant for a lot of large companies. He's the king of all personal connections in our industry. The king of what? Hello? Congratulations, we're offering you a position at our company. Huh? After a very careful review, we have determined that you are the right fit for our company. I thought you guys didn't need a worker who was raised by a single father. Oh, don't say that. You seem to have great potential, and we would love to offer you a position with our company. I wonder what's making you change your mind so suddenly. Oh, come on, don't say that, Mr. Allen. And besides, it was your fault, right? What are you talking about? Anyways, will you let me have an in-person meeting with you? And you're sure you won't regret this? So you'll be meeting me, right? Sure, I'll be right there. All right, I'm here. Oh, hello, Mr. Allen. Thank you for stopping by. I know I can take care of this on my own. Look at him, he's just a kid. Wait, Mr. Smith? Huh? Mrs. Franklin? Wait, Mr. O'Neill, too? Well then, I'm here at the Meadow of Beginning with my immortal party. What the heck is going on here? Hello, everyone. May I ask what is going on? I'm here to ask you what's going on. I heard you make hiring decisions based on personal prejudice. What? No, sir, that's not true.
I heard you were judging based on your candidate's family structure. Is that so?
That's a misunderstanding.
And I also heard that you were making fun and humiliating your candidate regarding their family structure. That is simply unacceptable. Oh, please hold on. This is a complete misunderstanding. Of what? Well, I don't know what that boy told y'all. However, this young man, not knowing how challenging it is to go through interview processes to get a job, is making a bigger deal than he needs to. You can't possibly believe this kid. Okay, this is what he's saying. Alan, what do you think? That's not true. I can say this because I've been spending an entire year pretending that I'm in a job interview every time I hit on a girl. And besides, I've been rejected over 50 times, so I'm a super experienced interviewee.
I'll introduce you to a cute girl another day.
Yes, please. And therefore, if you're trying to say that I'm exaggerating my story as I tell everyone, you're completely wrong. You know what? You're not even supposed to tell people outside this company about what was discussed during your interview here, and you have no common sense to even know that, and that's why I rejected your application. But it's not like I went around giving out confidential information about your company. I only shared my personal experience with this company with others. It's up to everyone else when it comes to how they feel about what I experienced here. What I'm saying is that your experience is causing us huge trouble right now. My VIP clients have all ended up canceling the contract that I was about to get, all because of what you've been telling other people. This sounds like trouble. This isn't funny. Anyways, if my reputation is destroyed because of this incident and I end up getting demoted, I'm gonna take this to the civil court to make you compensate for my loss. Oh, don't worry. What? I don't think you'll get demoted just because of what's happening right now. And you say that because you don't care. Even if this incident ends up being a small thing, we never know what it can turn into. I'm telling you, this incident alone can't get you in too much trouble. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, you have yet to see the real trouble that you've gotten yourself into. What? The $550 million that I have in your bank currently.
And the $320 million from us.
And the $480 million that we have with you. We're pulling out all funds effective immediately. What? What the? But why? Why would you do that? Wait, hold on. You can't just do that to us out of nowhere. Just because you think we'd have no choice but to let you do whatever you want, you guys can't just pull out your funds like that. And who are you to say that? Besides, I don't know who you are. Whether you were Mr. Sebastian's former boss or not, you somehow acted as if he's still your subordinate and looked down at Mr. Allen and rejected his application for that reason. Oh, about that, I've always hated Alan's father, you know? So, how is that relevant to your hiring decision, huh? But please, think about it for just a second. We're not robots, we're human beings with emotions. I couldn't imagine working with the son of a man that I've always hated from the bottom of my heart, right? It's not about imagining, you just need to bear with it and do so. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. His father had always given me so much trouble when he used to work for me. He wouldn't finance with a company that I would tell him to, and he would finance with a company that I told him not to. Besides, he would never finish the tasks I gave him, and he always went OT. You have no idea how much trouble that guy caused me.
In that case, why did you even have to talk about the fact that he was a single father?
Huh?
Putting all personal grudges aside, how was Alan's family structure even relative when you were trying to determine if he was the right fit for your company or not?
I know that families with single parents are usually a result of some type of problem, and therefore a child who was raised by a single parent must have been affected by whatever the problem is. It's relevant when it comes to making hiring decisions. I mean, can you even think of a single name of a successful person who was raised by a single parent?
A single mother.
Huh?
My mother raised me as a single mother.
Oh, really? People say you should never judge a book by its cover. Oh, shut up. You know, I'm a human being too, and we all have our personal preferences, right? You can't just pick on me about the fact that I was being so human. And you say that because you must think it justifies the fact that you can treat a candidate however you want if you simply don't like that candidate. Well, that's not exactly what I'm trying to say. Okay, then why did you choose to humiliate your candidate, knowing that they have no choice but to sit there and listen as you demoralized them? What? Demoralize? You make it sound much worse than what actually happened. It was just one of the interviewing techniques. I wanted to see how resilient he was to those challenging moments, you know? That's why I acted the way I acted, even though I didn't want to, just so I could test the candidate's resilience. You can't just judge me when you don't even know what my intentions were. So this is what he says. What do you think, Alan? I'd say no thanks to his resilience testing. What? How dare you? Besides, you were supposed to try and get to know who I am, but you just started morally attacking me the moment I entered the room. Huh? You were supposed to ask me questions, but you mentioned my father's name, then proceeded to say all those insults. This is simply unacceptable, especially as an interviewer. Huh? Well, you're a kid. You don't know what you're talking about. How did it feel? Huh? Mr. Smith, Mrs. Franklin, and Mr. O'Neill have criticized you just now. You don't even have the right to argue. Mr. Kishner, how did that make you feel? It's making me upset and flustered as heck for sure. Of course you feel that way. Why did you bring these guys here if you knew how I'd feel? Huh? I wonder what's so different between what you did to me at my interview versus what I'm doing to you right now. It's as different as Snickers and sneakers. It's not different. You need to know that there's no such thing as big deals or little deals when it comes to someone's dignity. Are you by chance mad at me? I am mad at you. And of course he's mad. But hold on. If you want me to apologize, I'll apologize from the deepest part of my heart. So let's forgive and forget, Alan. Forgive and forget? Please, everyone, please don't stop your business with a bank. You're so gullible. Huh? Hey, Dad, come on in. Oh, God! Sebastian! Hello, Mr. Kishney. Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. I've heard that you've been taking care of my son regarding the interview, and I'm here to pay you back. Oh, pay back? You didn't have to do that. I heard that you've been quite successful with the finance consultant company that just started up. Oh, thanks for saying that. Why didn't you even tell me about how successful you were? You and I have always been great buddies when we used to work together back in the days. First, the 550 million.
Then the 320 million.
And the 480 million. We are withdrawing you a total of 1.35 billion from your bank, effective immediately. But how is that my responsibility? We're going to give everyone a heads up too. Huh? Of course we would, right? You've even been sloppy with your interest rates, and you've done things that are completely unethical. I'm going to make sure my clients are made aware that this bank trusts someone like you to be handling their funds if they choose your bank. What? You can't do that. Oh, please don't do that. You'll get me in serious trouble if you do anything like that. And you still only care about your own butt. How selfish. No, shut up! I was supposed to be in full control of that interview. How is this even happening to me right now? Just because I rejected you, you're taking this way too far. You know, the interview I conducted used to be normal back in the days when I used to apply for jobs. 2000? 2020? And now we're in the 2020s right now. No, you're not understanding my point. Do you even understand whose fault this is? It was you, Kishner. Your father, Sebastian. Every girl that I hit on always ended up falling in love with Sebastian. And even after getting divorced, there's always women going after him for being single. I've only been in a relationship with the girl that I'm having an affair with right now. Oh, so you're just like me, huh? No, shut up. Just imagine the son of the guy you hate most shows up trying to get a job with you. Anyone would want to make that kid go home and cry themselves to sleep, right? Am I right? You're completely wrong. This was all your fault. I'm gonna make sure you won't ever get to use any banks, financial services, or even savings ever in your life. That's your future. Huh? Not just with our bank, but with all the other banks. What? May I ask what that means? Say goodbye to all the mega banks. What? But I've worked so hard to earn my position to this date. I've done whatever it takes to bring down any enemies so I could be where I'm at to this day. We despise you so much. And look at you! You barely graduated college and you just walked into this bank to destroy everything that I've worked for! Yup, I guess you messed with the wrong person. If only I knew what was about to happen, I wouldn't be losing everything. Oh, please, I'll get on my knees to beg you all. So please, I don't mind if I'd have to help at the cashier's desk or even scrub the toilet every day. I won't even ask to keep my position as a manager. So please, keep me at this company. I'll do anything. In that case, why don't you start everything all over from the meadow of beginning? Kishner ended up losing his job at the bank. He will never find a bank job moving forward, and I heard he's finally regretting what he did during my interview. I heard he had to sell his house since he couldn't afford the mortgage. He was also charged with fraud, as he had been sloppy with the interest rates when he handled the finances back when he still had a job with them. The bank had also filed a lawsuit against him for embezzlement. He was sentenced to parole and penalties, and he had to pay all the penalties in addition to the compensation due to his affairs. I heard he ended up borrowing money from places that he probably never should have as well. As for me, Mr. Oakland, former boss of Kishner, asked if they could redo the final interview to make things right, and I ultimately got the job with this bank. I've also met this really cute receptionist girl as I started my new job, and I hope things will turn out well with her, too. Trouble busters!
Did you make us watch your grandmother for this past whole month? My grandmother passed away 3 months ago.
Trouble Busters!
What do you want?
Hey, Trevor. Are you going to be visiting on New Year's this year?
New Year, huh?
Our family doesn't get too many chances spending time together.
Oh, I don't know.
You dunno?
Sorry, I'm not sure about it. Ever since I moved to Alaska, I've been pretty busy with work. I've been flying all over the nation, too.
Okay, then. I understand.
Sorry about that.
Regarding our grandmother's...
Oh, I'm sorry, but I need to hang up. I'm busy. Bye.
My name is Melanie. My brother Trevor and I were raised by our grandparents ever since our parents passed away when we were still little. But Trevor doesn't even pay us a visit here at all, and it's making me wonder if this is really okay. Hello? Hello, Melanie. Is everything okay? No, everything is not okay. What? How could you make us watch your grandmother for this past whole month? What? My grandmother? You said it was only going to be a short while, and that's why we agreed to this. I can't even go back to work if she's around the house, and I need you to take her back. Wait, hold on. What is it? I don't understand what's going on. What do you mean? Trevor brought her home about a month ago. He said you guys were renovating your house, so you guys needed a place for her to stay. A place for my grandmother to stay? That's what I'm saying. He said your grandfather is too sick to travel, so it's just going to be your grandmother. I only agreed to this because you guys said it's going to be for a short while. I never thought it's going to be more than a full month, and you never even cared to call to give me a heads up or even to thank me. This is not okay. I feel like I'm going crazy. No, I'm the one who's going crazy. Look, I can't miss work any longer, but I can't leave your grandmother by herself. Trevor tells me that it won't be long before she goes back home, and he said not to call you about it, but then I can't take this any longer. Hold on, right there. What is it? When are you going to pick her up? My grandmother passed away 3 months ago. Oh, you're not making any sense. But you're not making any sense to me either. My brother was at her funeral too. You weren't there because you were sick, right? What? I mean, you have 2 grandmothers, right? My grandmother from my father's side had passed away even before I was born. What? So this lady, I don't know who that lady is. What? But I've lived here with this lady for a whole month. Yulia, you need to calm down. What the? But I'm as confused as you are too. Should we meet up so we can figure this out together? Oh, but I can't let my grandfather stay here by himself. It's not realistic for me to go on a day trip to Alaska. Alaska? What are you talking about? We still live in the town right next to where you live. What? But Trevor said, I wonder. What is it? I don't think Yulia is lying to me. Everything she said to me makes sense. How dare he take advantage of our grandmother? She raised us ever since we were little. I am not letting him get away with this. Troublebusters! Hello?
Hey, where the heck are you? Where's my grandma?
They're over here with me.
What? Melanie, is that you?
I need you to join us here right now.
What? I can't. I'm too busy.
Well then, Melanie and I will head over to you right now.
Ugh.
You might as well give up at this point.
Okay, let's go home now.
I didn't know it only takes 30 minutes to get to my house from Alaska. Good to know.
Whatever. Hey, I'm sure Grandma is tired after going out all of a sudden. Let's go home.
All right then. Who is this lady? Where'd you bring her from?
I don't get you. Stop being rude to our grandma.
Miss Melanie, did you forget who I am? There's no way I'm going to believe that you're my grandmother. I don't even know you. Besides, my grandmother used to call me Mel. She would never call me Miss Melanie like a stranger would do.
How are you gonna prove that this lady isn't our grandmother?
You're not even making any sense. I confirmed with the Department of Public Health, but I discovered that we never applied for our grandmother's death certificate.
Of course not. Our grandmother is right here.
That's not true.
What?
Trevor, you're trying to illegally claim for her Social Security payments, aren't you?
What the heck, Melanie? How could you accuse me of something like that? This is wrong. Yulia, Grandma, we're going home now.
No, Trevor, you're not getting away with this. You were at the funeral too, and considering the fact that Yulia doesn't know any of this, you probably came up with this plan as soon as you found out that our grandmother passed away. I was shocked to find out that your grandmother passed away. You said you'd take care of all the paperwork, and I was grateful that you took that initiative, but not to find out that you hadn't done any of it. I looked for her bank account information, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was going to ask you about it too.
I don't know anything about it.
It looks like she's already received her Social Security once after she passed away. You need to know that this is a crime. A crime? I'm so sorry. A crime? Oh, God. What do I do? Huh? I had no idea.
Oh, Grandma, what's wrong? You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so sorry to break our deal, but I can't do this anymore. Break the deal?
What deal are you talking about? Oh, God, maybe you're tired because you had to go out for such a long time.
Trevor, I need you to shut your mouth. If you hadn't done anything wrong, then why don't we let this lady tell us her side of the story?
Ugh.
Okay, may I start by asking what your name is? My name is Kathy. Okay, Miss Kathy, would you like to tell us why you're here? Trevor told me how he used to adore his grandmother. He wanted to live with his grandmother the way he used to when he was little. He asked me to pretend that I'm his real grandmother, and even in front of Yulia as well. They were acting as if they're truly a grandmother and a grandson, so I didn't even find anything strange. And I needed the money, too. Kathy, may I ask who exactly you are? What deal were you talking about earlier? Trevor hired me. Is that like the rental relative business that's going on out there nowadays? I've heard about it, like the rental boyfriend and stuff like that, right? So, are you a rental grandmother? But aren't those things super expensive? Are they? I tried going to a comic expo a while ago, but I didn't want to go by myself. So I tried to go for a rental friend service, but then the rates started from $30 an hour. Even the cheaper places charged $20 an hour, so I decided not to go for it. Oh, wow, that's pricey. I figured I'd rather use that money for something else. Well, now going back to the subject, if I were to spend $20 an hour, it would come out to be $480 a day. If she stayed around for a whole month, it should be costing him about $14,000. $14,000? How does he even afford that much? That's not it. Huh? My husband passed away recently, and I have nowhere to go and can't afford to support myself. And that's when my friend showed me this posting. How sketchy. $5 a day? So $150 a month? My friends and I were saying how sketchy this posting was, but I couldn't help but wonder if it was legitimate. And that's why I contacted this post. Melanie, look at this. This is a cloud-based sourcing for illegal jobs. So you made a hiring ad on this website? Do you even realize what you've done, Trevor?
Our supply and demand were matching, so there shouldn't be any problem.
Oh, there are a lot of problems with this. You were trying to scam Social Security money from the government. You're a scammer, and you deserve your consequences. I never even imagined that my family member would end up becoming a criminal.
Scam? Oh, it's not even a big deal.
Doesn't matter if this is a big or small deal. Scam is a scam.
Oh, you're so annoying. This is why I hate people like you. You've always been such a teacher's pet.
But you've always wanted to be the most popular kid in your class, but failed to become one in every possible way.
Oh, shut up. Maybe it was an illegal receiving of Social Security, but it wasn't even that much.
And you were planning on doing it as long as no one found out, weren't you?
I don't know, maybe.
You're not getting away with this.
What the? Grandpa? I thought you were too ill to even get up.
He's been doing quite well recently.
Melanie has been taking great care of me.
Why didn't you tell me?
Every time I tried to update you about our grandparents, you would just hang up the call telling me that you're too busy.
You could have updated me over texts, too.
And you can't blame me for any of that. What makes you think it's okay for you to tell me what I should have done? Besides, Grandpa is doing better than ever. Or are you saying that something is inconvenient about this?
That's not what I'm saying, but...
Grandpa had complete control of you ever since you were little.
Oh, shut up! Just shut up!
I've been listening to your conversation this entire time. And how dare you take advantage of my dear wife? You caused her so much trouble when she was still alive. How could you do this to her even after she's passed?
I haven't done anything wrong.
And you take the fact that we raised you for granted. If Grandma found out what you've done, she'd be so sad. Why did you do something like this?
I needed money.
Money, huh?
You've always been a bad kid. Most bad kids learn their lessons at one point in their life to become good adults, but not in your case. I was glad that you got married and thought you would be more mature, but you're just nothing but hopelessness.
Oh, come on, Grandpa, you don't have to go that far.
And how do you feel after causing so much trouble to Melanie, Yulia, and me? If you want so much money, you should work your job as hard as you can. Don't you think about getting money without even deserving it?
It's never enough, no matter how hard you work, right? Huh?
That's right. I never wanted to do anything like this either. I always work hard every day, but I'm still not making enough money to live. I had to do this for Yulia, too.
Not enough to live? Doing this for me? That's not right, is it?
Huh?
We're definitely making enough money to live. I have a job too. We don't save too much every month, but at least some of our income is going to our savings. You're saying that you don't get enough money to spend for yourself, right? Is it because the allowance is too little, or is it because he's trying to spend too much? His allowance is $450 a month. That's pretty generous. I'm shocked. Well, I guess it's because Yulia is a nurse. Besides, you don't smoke, alcohol is included in our grocery budget, and I make your lunch every morning. Then why? Your girlfriend will break up with you if you don't buy her gifts, right? Girlfriend?
What the heck, Yulia? I would never cheat on you.
Her name is Shayla. She's 25, right?
What?
I was planning on talking to you after your grandmother left our house, but I guess this is going to be it. Oh, before you say anything, let me just make it clear that you can't give any excuses. I know you're also renting a cheap apartment, so you and Shayla have a place to meet up, too. An apartment? So he has a dual residence?
You're just guessing.
I wouldn't be saying this if I was just guessing. I have evidence, too.
Evidence?
You made me take care of a stranger all this time, and you went to cheat on me. You probably thought I wouldn't be able to say anything to you in front of someone I thought was your grandmother, right?
Oh, that's not true.
I hope you stop underestimating me, or else.
Oh, God.
Her smile is soft as an angel, but her words are as sharp as a devil's. Trevor, why did you even cheat on Yulia to begin with? I know I don't know Yulia too well, but if I walk in her shoes, she's done so much for us, taking care of who she thought was our grandmother for an entire month, even though you brought her home without giving her a heads up. How could you?
I'm a man, and you women won't understand. I just wanted to have a little fun with a younger girl.
What?
A cute girl still in her 20s approached me. How could I ignore an opportunity like that?
How dare you!
Oh God, Grandpa's really angry.
Did you just call yourself a man? You're way too sloppy, whether it be about money or women. You're no man to me at all. You're just an embarrassment to me.
But Grandpa, if you see a cute girl, wouldn't she make you want to talk to her?
I've only loved your grandmother, and no other woman in this world now and forever.
Woohoo! Way to go, Grandpa!
Melanie, go ahead and call the police.
What? Why? Are you sure you want to do this to me? Are you okay becoming a grandfather and a sister of a criminal?
I'm fine with that.
Me too. If that's going to teach you a lesson, I think it's well deserved.
What the heck? You guys don't care about me, huh?
What are you even saying?
I mean, ever since we were little, Grandma and Grandpa always adored Melanie over me. I think I deserve to get some benefits after Grandma has passed away. Don't you guys agree with me?
Are you being serious?
Is that how you're trying to justify the fact that you've illegally received your grandmother's Social Security? Your grandmother truly adored you. Every time you caused trouble, I told her to just let you be. But she was always concerned that you're gonna grow up to become a corrupt person. She said she didn't want people to hate you and for you to live without any friends, and did whatever she could to clean after your mess.
Grandma and Grandpa had done so much to support you, even after you caused them so much trouble. And you never even realized any of that because all you care about is your own butt. You shouldn't be holding grudges against Grandma, Grandpa, or myself for this outcome. This was all your fault.
But I had no idea.
Stop fake crying. I'm not buying it.
If you guys knew, why didn't you say anything? None of this would have happened if you said something to me.
Don't you get it yet? What goes around comes back around. What do we do now, Grandpa?
He either turns himself in or we turn him in.
Oh, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, so just not the police.
You can say you're sorry all you want, but you're not truly sorry.
I'm sorry to do this to the two of you, but I would like to file a divorce. I will speak with my lawyer regarding any divisions of assets and compensations. I will be sure to charge the other woman compensation as well.
We respect your decision.
Wait, hold on. You can't tell her about this.
I'm sure you won't want us to. She's your boss's wife, right? Oh, Trevor, how could you do something like this?
Melanie, you gotta help me out. I'm gonna struggle for the rest of my life if you let this happen to me.
Don't you wish there was a rental friend who would get arrested to take your place and pay for all the due compensations that you'd have to pay?
Oh, come on, Melanie. This isn't the time for us to be joking around. You guys have to help me out.
Trevor didn't seem to choose to turn himself in, so we ended up calling the police. This was his first offense, but since he wasn't able to pay for the penalties, the court sentenced him to a year in prison. His boss and Yulia are both charging him compensation for the adultery that he had committed, so he will have no choice but to work his butts off night and day after he's out of prison. Everyone at his work found out about the affair that he'd had with his boss's wife. He couldn't stand the way everyone was looking at him and ended up quitting his job voluntarily. He'll have to look for a new job to pay off his debts. I'm sure he has a lot to come in his life, but I'd have to say that he's done this to himself. Since Kathy was unaware of what was going on in the entire picture, we decided to let her go. Melanie, I am sorry that I called you all upset without asking you what was going on. Oh, please don't apologize. I understand where you were coming from. I'm glad that you've been able to successfully file the divorce, too. Yep, but then I'm a little sad because you and I were finally getting to know one another, but we're no longer a family. That's true. Since Trevor was always avoiding to come home, we never really had a chance to spend any time together. You know, I like going to comic expos too. What? Really? I feel like I can become great friends with Yulia moving forward. Trouble Busters!